My name is Akeshia Craven-Howell. I'm the officer for Pathways to College and Career at Chicago Public Schools. I went to college pretty intent on becoming an astronaut, or at the very least a pilot, and was majoring in mechanical engineering, and found out about 2 years into my degree that I wouldn't be able to go to the Air Force because I'd had asthma growing up. And so started really thinking about the things that excite me, and a lot of it had to do with work around youth. So I first heard about the Broad Residency when I was a student at Kellogg. They came to campus to do some presentations, but I learned more about it through a friend who was an alum. And I think the thing that she talked about the most was just this network where there were just all these folks who'd been really successful in their careers and done all these amazing things, and they were coming together to transition into using those skills and those experiences to benefit education. I did my Broad Residency at Chicago Public Schools, so I was working on a project for high school transformation where we were engaging high school principals in a district managed instruction strategy. And so having not worked in education before, there was a little bit of doubt, right? There's just not understanding the space and not knowing exactly how I can make a contribution, having not taught, having not been a principal. But I think what I found was, as long as I was, clear and humble about what I didn't know and what I wasn't bringing to the table, but then also pretty clear about what I could offer, those doubts were pretty easily dissipated. And what I saw early on was that I was able to add a lot of value in terms of project management, that content folks and people who had spent time in the classrooms or as principals were able to rely on me in that way. And that also helped me to kind of build my context and build my knowledge for some of the things I was missing, having not come up through a more traditional path. When I think about my next steps, kind of what is the long-term impact that I want to have, and really I just want to make sustainable change. And if I can attract strong, and passionate folks to education, I also think that's another great way to have an impact.